Go in today. Got my brother Kingface in the building. We're gonna talk a little dirty today. We're gonna get into the dirty talk. Gonna talk real dirty today. Information wise, y'all already know. Information wise, you know how we do. We don't deal with no gossip and none of that. We don't do that. We're gonna definitely talk dirty, man. It's not for the weak hearted. Shout out to my man Franchise, spelled with a Z, .global. Love to my brother, man. Just came off of a powerful build. He invoked such a powerful energy that I was over there locked in, like, yo, bro, I'm about to keep building. Then I said, oh man, I'm slated for 7:30 over here. I didn't even know my homie was over there writing in the comments, stay locked in, we good. But anyway,
I was enjoying the build, man. You was talking about some real shit that I hope you get into, because I want the people that's a part of my audience to understand certain things too. And I want to get into, like, you know, certain things that's been spoken of that we feel like we could change on a deeper level from being intellectual minds and men that understand it's a bigger picture involved. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
Let's get it in, man. So, you know, first and foremost, salute to my brother Kingface. You know, we bumped into each other during one of the most littest eras of that particular time in Miami. You know what I'm saying? City was on tilt. Was that Super Bowl? What was that? That was something was going on. It wasn't Super Bowl.
We were just out there. I forgot why we was out there.
It was amazing though. Yeah, I had an incredible time. I think he was with Casanova, maybe. I don't know. Or he just happened to be.
We was all in the same hotel party.
Yeah, all of us. Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, we reminisce, but it was just a good vibe. From day one, I felt a good vibe from you, my brother. And I've been peeping game and seeing what's going on. You know what I'm saying? But I never got a chance to really connect. I wait for that moment. So when that moment happened, I said, I'm gonna really stay in tune and really start listening to my brother more so, because the energy was so positive and so real. And so I started looking, and I see you get a lot of flack because of you being a Republican, or because you may be pro-Trump, if you will, you know, as a Trump supporter. And I just want to make it clear, I mean, you speak on your own behalf, that being a supporter of somebody when it comes to politics is more about the policies impacting us more so than it is about the personality of the person. You know, that's what I read from it, you know. And so in that regard, because I'm a man of logic, my logic tells me I'm impelled. Matter of fact, because of my logic, I'm impelled to support my brother. And guess what? I support good brothers and sisters that are Democrats, because I don't be seeing that first. I hear the message, just like I'm supposed to be about policy. I hear what my brothers and sisters are concerned about. And if their concerns meet my concerns, then you got my support. That's just what it is, straight jacket. So I don't give a damn what nobody say this evening. You keep it positive. I'm not going to baby y'all. You can tear my ass up. You can tear his up, pause. But at the end of the day, you will not be able to deny us of the facts that we present to you. We are not here today to sway your judgment, to make you join a party or whatsoever. We are here today to uplift you, to mobilize the masses, to truly be revolutionary, to not bitch, moan, and groan, not to complain, not to beg for reparations. In fact, that's what we're going to have a build about today. So let's get started with that. I personally connected with you at the highest level when I heard your sentiment about our good brothers and sisters talking about ADOS. This is not to give flack to my good brothers and sisters that are part of the ADOS movement. I support you in your endeavor to make things right. I support you in your endeavor to get some kind of restitution. I support you in your endeavor to see if we can get not only funding, but health care and to restoration of our community. I support that. I may not be as zealous as you are towards the means to which end you will facilitate that goal. But I want relatively the same things. But the way in which I'm going to go in that direction may not necessarily suffice, in my opinion, to do it the way you do it. Because the way that I'm wired, it makes me feel like I'm asking someone that I'm condemning to give me a hand. And if I have given them, if I feel there's any condemnation that's warranted, then that already takes me out the equation of asking them for shit. That's just how I am. If I don't rock with somebody, I ain't gonna really spend years asking them to give me what I'm due. If that's how I'm feeling about a situation. That's just me though. You know what I'm saying? So when my brother speaks, I think people misconstrue it like they take it personal, like he don't like them as a brother or he don't like them as a sister. But my read is it's a mentality thing, and he don't rock with that mentality. When they ask my brother, yo, you not a slave? And my brother say, yo, I'm a king. I'm a pharaoh. I'm a god. I can't argue with that. I mean, you want the man that's called himself a slave? Like, listen.
Yo, bro, that shit is like, it's mind-boggling to me. Like, you want me to go with that idea that I can't do whatever I want to do? Like, so how am I ever going to do it? If I'm thinking like that, like, it just doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't compute. That's why when I hear them say certain things, it's to me, it's like, yo, listen, man, I love y'all, man. I want y'all to have everything you want in life. But my point in what I'm saying is you're not going to get it this way. You know what I'm saying?
That's
No
right.
matter how
That's
much
right.
you do it, you're not going to get it this way, man. The way you getting it is in a weak way. You're not getting it in the way you suppose. If you, like I gave them that suggestion that you also mentioned that you like that I said. It was like I gave them that suggestion. I said, if that's really your shit, why you niggas ain't getting all y'all guns together? All you motherfuckers that's talking about you don't want no gun rights, you don't want to have guns, and you don't want to have this and all that. You don't want to have guns, but then when you want something that's yours, you don't even have the way to get it because you allow them to take it away from you because you gave them that power, and then you want to talk about I want reparations. Motherfucker, are you willing to die for this shit, or you just want to complain about it? So you can't
Real
sit here
talk.
and tell me, oh, this is mine and I'm going to get it. You understand what I'm saying? And then you're not doing what it takes to get it. The asking that's why when I call them beggars, and it's not me to try to insult them, but I have to use the word that I know is
That's
going
right.
to capture their emotion. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm not me calling you a beggar is not a lie. What do beggars do? They ask. They do this. That's what beggars do. They're
Real talk.
asking. So it's not like that I feel like you're a beggar as a person, like you ain't got shit. That's not what I'm talking about. What you're doing is you're begging. So I want to bring that emotion into you. You understand what I'm saying? So now you can start actually listening, because that's the most times you can get people involved is by getting their emotions involved. So I involve your emotions. So now you're trapped. You know what I mean? Now you have to have the conversation now. You know what I'm saying? So
Now you have to have it.
now you have to have it. So now when I say to them, I go, yo, bro, if this is really yours, go get it. What's the first thing they were saying, bro? Nah, it's against the law. Nah, I
Yeah.
can't do this. Nah, I can't do it. I said, but you saying this is yours. They already committed a crime to you, the way you talking. So why you can't commit that crime back to them?
And you know what I love? When you talk that dirty talking, you be like, yo, listen, go get it back from the Democrats. For them the niggas who kept you in slavery.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So let's be clear, people. If we want to play this game, I don't want to play the game. I just want to build. But if we're gonna play the game, then let's put this into historical context. And historically, if you want reparations, be specific. Get it from the Democrats. Because them the niggas who over there planned and fought to keep your ass enslaved. Those are the ones that wanted you to remain Article 1, Section 2, Clause 3 of the United States Constitution, 3/5 of a human being. It was more profitable for them over there. You feel what I'm saying? So, and I don't care about the other. Well, the Republicans only was doing that because, listen. The fact of the matter is, the people who put their blood on the line to keep us enslaved were Democrats. Okay? That's just a fact. It's always going to be historical fact. So I never really understood it once I got conscious. What is this affinity that we have to them? But, I want our people to understand I love you all the same. I love you. If I don't know you, you understand what my barometer for love is that. You know what that is. So if I don't know you, I got a love for you. I get to know you, I got a different type of love for you. I really connect with you at the highest level. That's another type of love. So my thing is, I love you all the same. You feel what I'm saying? And only a real communion, only a real connection can empower me with the ability of discernment. So when I say that to say that, listen, brothers and sisters, I ain't set tripping. I rock with you no matter what type of time you on. And this is the problem. The reason why I gotta make this clear, because people go, oh, this is Trump supporting because people hate Trump so much. But let me make this clear. Before you can hate on my brother right here, because he's a pro-Trump Republican supporter, advocate, however you want to call it, you had to walk by the drug dealer in the community while he doing what he do. You had to walk by the prostitute. You had to walk past the pimp. You had to walk past the gang member. You ain't feel no way as you went and got your newspaper, pick up your eggs, milk, and teas, or whatever you do, and you went back home and you said shit. You got here and started conducting keyboard karate. Apparently you live in a world where the people you say hi to, where your mothers, your father, your brothers, your sisters, your siblings, and your friends are all without imperfection. They are all without perfection. Imperfection, pardon me. They are all perfect. Your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, your aunt, your uncles, your nieces, and your friends are all filled with perfection. They are void of any inconsistencies. They are void of any errors. The only person you can find error with is somebody that's of a different political party. And you see, I don't accept that kind of rationale. So people have this set tripping type of energy, like, yo, fam, I came from banging. I ain't coming to consciousness so I can start banging on my people because they want to set trip on Democrat, Republican. Oh man, Polight is cool with those. Yo, that's the second Republican in 7 days, Polight. You know what I'm saying? Like, look. Yo, if they cooking, they cooking. But I'm gonna tell you this, I love you all the same. I'm not set tripping. If you saying things that could uplift our people and advance our community, yo, I'm not part of those kind of games. I'm part of I want us to come up. But in the end time of us coming up, I'm no good to no one if I'm no good to myself. You know what I'm saying? So when I teach my courses and I do what I do, like when I'm doing this economic course, you go to brotherpolight.app for those of you that want to really get this bread during this era, because when the economy is horrible, that's a narrative that's being projected by wealthy people who are not necessarily attempting to deceive you. You're just in their business and you're misconstruing their emotion for your very own. It's horrible for them because they paid $200, $300, and $500 to buy their stocks. It's great for us because our shit's going to cost $3, $5, $10, $12, and $15. They have to sell to eliminate the loss. We have to buy. But you know what happens? They say it's horrible, it's horrible, it's horrible. You don't touch it, and guess who's going to buy it back? And then what's going to happen? It becomes out of your reach again. You know what I'm saying? So these are the conversations that we need to have because our economy looks near identical to the economy of 1929. Okay, and in the 20s more especially, we recognize this as a staple in American history for the most millionaires that ever been born. So the question is, what were the circumstances or what governed the circumstances of those people that represent a golden era during the Great Depression where more millionaires were born during any economical collapse than in any other era where people were prospering in American history? What was the impetus, and do any of those scenarios or said circumstances look near or are identical to present day? Because our economy hasn't looked like this since that golden era of millionaires during the Depression upon an economic collapse. And so we should look at that model and realize, oh, whoa, hold on. Similar circumstances exist today. So if we don't reinvent the wheel, but we put air in the tire, straight jacket, bro. We good. We cooking.
And see what you're saying? You're saying something based off a model that you've seen worked, right? What I try to explain to people, you people are always attacking what works. Regardless if you may not like how it's done or who's doing it, the fact is it's working for them. What in your right mind think that it won't work for you? You know what I mean? So like even when I talk about Jewish people, I'm like Jewish people probably get a lot of money off of welfare and stuff like that, but you got to understand what they're doing. They understand how to play the game in the system to make it work for them. We could do the same thing. You just choose not to do it and just complain on the people that's doing it. They're not doing something that's illegal. They're understanding how to play the game. You understand?
That's right.
Since we didn't learn, so it's like when I look at certain things, like, and I want to talk to you, and it goes into this. It's like on this internet stuff, you know, a lot of the YouTube guys, whether the conscious community or whatever, political, everybody's like going against each other. Everybody's
Word.
fighting. Everybody's trying to say, "Oh, brother Polight, he took from this person, and or young Pharaoh, he's into this, or he's into this, or this person is into this." And it's like all I keep hearing is that, right? And from my experience, from meeting, you know, because I know you have issue with certain people. I don't want to get into that. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to entertain
Oh
that.
no, I ain't got no issue with nobody. There's
But
too much money to be
I'm just
made. But
saying
I understand what you're saying.
from what I see off in the internet. I'm not, because you know you could clear that up, and that's great. I'm happy that that's the case, because that's very important in what I'm trying to accomplish with you guys. You know what I'm saying? Because
No doubt.
you know I want us to be able to come together and create a council as a team and really come up with a solid plan together where we could actually show something, like me and you was talking about last night, the incentives, like how you showed me the incentive of what you was doing. And I'm like, damn, bro, that's deep. Like, this is the type of minds that we need. You know what I mean?
No
Regardless
doubt.
if people could look at somebody's history or what people say to them about them, we got to stop going with, you know what I mean? We got to stop going with the idea of what somebody else tells you about a person, because you don't know the situation that person had with them personally. You may,
That's true. That's true.
and it's easy for them to attack a person that's in a certain stature and say this person is doing this to me, but I don't give a fuck about that, even if it was fucking true, bro. I don't care. That's not what I care about. I care that you have the mind to be able to build certain things. So even if you did take, well, yeah, I did take. So what? Look what I put back in y'all shit though. Look what I got. Look,
I hear you. I hear you.
like, look, nigga, this is what I'm trying to make niggas understand. It's like, it doesn't matter if he did or didn't. That's irrelevant. You know what I'm saying? What's important is that this man has a great mind, and I've seen the numbers of him flipping, like literally having 100 to 200 increase profit rate. And I'm
Real
watching,
talk.
I'm like, yo, this is the stuff that we need in our communities for our people to learn and build off of, to build that capital that we all crying for. Because at the bottom line, dog, this shit is about money. We all want fucking money. That's
We
the
definitely
bottom.
do.
That's the bottom line. So we gotta stop pretending and try to make it all some kind of moral shit or some kind of religious shit or some political shit. It's all at the bottom line. All that shit is being done for money. Even your churches, okay? It's for money. You know what I'm saying? So let's keep it real and let's get to the point. I'm tired of the waste of our times with the stupid shit. So let's
Real
get
talk.
to that bag. So when you gave a plan, and I mentioned it on my last live with Isaiah Washington, you said something that it caught me. I'm like, that's when I knew you had the mind. That's when I knew. You said, if we all just give $5 a week, if I just get 100,000 people, I'm gonna play the numbers game.
10,000
If I just get 10,000 out of the 100,000, you'll be able to accumulate. I think you said like 2 million or some wild
every
number
10 months.
in 10 months. I'm like, that's a good idea. We could do this. Because I
That's
know
light.
there got to be at least 10,000 people that want the fucking best for their country or their community. There has to be. There's no way that this doesn't exist. It's here.
And you see, let me say
So
this.
now that we know we got that, we know we got
Yes.
that, right?
Let me say
Now
this.
what is it that we got to do together as a team? I want to have like a Zoom where you guys all together. We're gonna communicate. We're gonna get past all the drama. I don't care if a nigga said some shit about you yesterday. That was yesterday, bro. We on today. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that conflict, because you're a very intelligent man, bro. Like, I got so much respect for you
Thanks,
intellectually.
brother.
The same way I have the same intellectual respect for young Pharaoh. And me and young Pharaoh had an issue. Like, he said some real violating shit to me as a man that he know he shouldn't have did. But I look past that because that's yesterday, bro. There's something that we got to understand. There's a bigger picture in this thing that we have to focus on. Because if niggas really mean this shit they saying, then they should be doing it. So this is the way to test who's really about it. Let's see if Brother Polight is really about that shit he talking. Let's see if Young Pharaoh really about that shit they be talking. Let's see if King Face is really about that shit he be talking. So instead of being a nigga that was just talking, I said, nah, fuck that. Let me communicate to Young Pharaoh. Let's get past that. Let's talk about how we could build and make something greater that we could show the people. You know what I mean? Let's show them that we could come. If they see four powerful minds of different worlds able to come together for a common goal, yo, you know what's gonna happen when they see that? That's gonna make them believe. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have faith in this because these guys who was against each other in many ways were able to come together for a common goal. That's when you know it's real. You don't always know it's real when it's your homeboy you doing this shit with. You know it's real when it was somebody you had an issue with. That's why even in the 48 Laws of Power, it lets you know your enemy who becomes your friend becomes your most loyal ally. You know what I'm saying? So how I look at it is, at the end of the day, we could all become allies and come together as a council. You know what I'm saying? Say, yo, this, you represent this council, I represent this, I represent this, represent this. All right, let's all come with a common goal. And I think the first step is us getting past the bullshit. In order for us to get that to happen, you know what I'm saying? We need to get past the bullshit first. You know what I mean? I would like all of us that's doing real shit in this movement that we doing, because at the end of the day, we all want the same thing, the embetterment of our people. We all want the same thing. That's the bottom line. I think that's the common goal right there. We all want the embetterment of our people, no matter how people feel like they want to do it or get it, big bro. It doesn't matter. The bottom line is, this is what we want, this for our people. So, okay, now let's come to that common conclusion. Now let's come together. Fuck all the rhetoric, fuck the bullshit, and let's be like, yo, bro. Yo, Pharaoh, my nigga, I like your mind. You got this, yo, brother Polight, you got this, Yo, so-and-so, you got this. Yo, Cyanetta, you got this. Yo, Jabari, you got this. If we're really serious about what we want in our communities, like we say we do, then this is how we test them. I already know you're serious because me and you spoke. I already know what you about. You know what I'm saying? So just like with young Pharaoh, I know he's serious too. So I know you brothers, we can come together and we can make some real ill shit happen. But this is how we're going to test it. We're going to see who's talking and who's not. You know what I'm saying? And this is going to benefit the community, because if we're not just talking, it's going to benefit the community. And if we're just talking, it benefits the community too, because then we realize, yeah, them niggas was bullshit niggas. They finally let me learn something. Oh, they some bullshit ass niggas. Let's not fuck with King Face. Let's not fuck with Young Pharaoh. Let's not fuck with YP. Let's not fuck with Brother Polight. Let's not fuck with these niggas now, because now we see that they ain't about shit. You know what I'm saying? They just out here talking. They just trying to. Then they could go with the rumors and all that bullshit that they want to go with about us. Go ahead, nigga. We grifters. We this. Whatever. You're totally allowed to do so. But if we really gonna make this change, bro, I feel like a person like you that has a lot of financial information and knowledge, and has proven methods that has worked, you will be a good person in a sense how I look at it from my vision. As a person, I'll be able to manage and understand the money and how we could put it in different places. You understand tax codes. You understand certain things. These are talents that you have that I see, that I've witnessed for myself to be something that's worked. So I would look at you as the person, as the financial advisor. Instead of us saying we're not going to trust our brother, we're going to trust him. You know what I'm saying? We're going to trust him. You know what I mean? The more you trust him, the more that you're going to get the trust back from him. But if you acting like he's going to fucking steal from you, then why you mad when it happens? You know what I'm saying? So don't act like that. You know what I mean? Trust him. Let's put that pressure on his back. I want that pressure on your back to have to fucking show these motherfuckers you ain't that bullshit they was talking. You know what I'm saying?
You already know.
That's how I see it. You know what I mean? Same thing with.
So let me say this. At the end of the day, the show got to go on regardless. So I don't live in kumbaya moments. I'm gonna say that just to be 1,000 of everybody. I don't live in those moments. You feel what I'm saying? But I also understand that you have many of a number of ethnicities whom we would identify as non-black, who, if they haven't come to terms with anything else, they've come to terms on many of occasions that we just can't get up. You know what I'm saying? They get together, like, yo, I don't fuck with you. Like, America don't fuck with China, but we can look under our chairs and tables and see made in China. So something else is going on there. You think America can't make their own tables and chairs? Like, I know factories are elsewhere. I get it. But I'm just saying, you think we can't make most of the stuff that we have being imported into the country? So something's going on, even when people don't like each other. There's still a world community. But we have to ask, does the means justify the extremes? On a microcosmic scale, do we have it in us to achieve greater or equal to that of the world community in terms of their ability to connect with each other despite their differences? So I'm going to tell you, I'm going to keep it all the way 1,000. If we have a mission at hand and we are organized, We do what we do. But I'll never be part of no negativity because it's too much money to be made, and I'm too smart to be broke, and it costs too much money to be poor. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna be missed with all the negativity and weird stuff. All I'm about is putting the work in. If there's something I could do to contribute to the greater whole, then I'm gonna do that. If the onus is on me to see if I'm gonna be held accountable, that's light work. Could do that. Because like I said, with the people right here, if you're in my course, press 9 if you're enjoying the course, if you paid for the course. Or press 9 and then type in your sentiment. Because I'm gonna tell you, for people who may take this recording, all you gotta do is go to my Instagram story right now and look at all my students posting how much money they made today. Because today was sell what you got day. You know what I'm saying? Today was sell everything but your fucking soul day. That's what today was. You know what I'm saying? So we was chewing today. We was definitely chewing today. You feel what I'm saying? So I take pride and joy when I can demonstrate that kind of power. Like, you know what? By on the Malcolm shit. Only thing, sell, and then guess what? The whole crew mob out. Wow. And then everybody's posting. Yo, I just made 10,000. I just made 100. I just made 170. I just made 300. I just made 5. Yo, I just bought an option. You know what I'm saying? My option's going to turn over to 2,000. You know, I only put 1,200. Oh, my option's going to turn over to 3,000. Son, I only put 350. Like, yo, listen. That's the stuff that makes my day. And I'm going to tell you, it takes a great deal of maturity to understand that you got to allow your brothers to vent their frustrations and keep those frustrations if they choose to. But what I'm not going to do, I never want to leave planet Earth with a bad testimony of existence. Existence is a blessing. Existence by any form is still a blessing. Like a rose by any other scent is still a rose. So existence, no matter what form it takes on, is still a blessing. So I don't want to take my existence for granted, leave planet Earth, and talk about how the Negroes gave me hell and how the white man was oppressing me. I'm gonna get mine in this existence. When I get out of here, I want to be able to say, yo, I was with the baddest women. I want to be able to say, yo, I drove some of the dopest toys on the planet. I want to be able to say, yo, I fucked up 6 figures one time and still had 6 figures or more. Like, I want to be able to leave planet Earth and say, yo, there was some bullshit going on. But what I'm not about to do is allow someone to keep telling me yo, they raped, robbed, and pillaged. Listen, I go in my bag and I talk that shit. I talk it, and I mean it. But what we're not going to do is talk it out of context or out of turn. This ain't, when we talking about the money, don't nobody need to be telling me no shit about hoses and the dogs, and if you get those houses, the
exactly.
I ain't got no time for that when we talking about the money. When we talking about history, and it suffice, and we talking about some people that don't know better, we're gonna have that bill. But we're going to consecrate the time to have that conversation. But the problem is, when we talking to the older heads, a lot of times, particularly, when we start talking about that money, Black people in general, we got this thing. Like I said, money's my religion. And for the life of me, people keep saying I worship money. And I have to keep clearing this up. The reason why I said money's my religion is because I said if we have the same zeal, if we practice money being our religion the way we practice Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, we'd be in a better place. If we practice politics the way we practice Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, we'd be in a better place. When a person says Judaism is their religion, no one says you're worshiping Judaism because they worship the God of Judaism. When someone says Islam is their religion, no one says you're worshiping Islam. You worship the God that's inside of Islam, Allah. When someone says Christianity is their religion, no one says you're worshiping Christianity. They know you worship God or Jesus Christ. So when I say money's my religion, why y'all say I worship money? It's the religion. The Godhead of my religion is the Black woman. That's me. I say the Black woman is my God. I say she's your God. I say she's mine. Everybody else they're entitled to their fucking God. Why can't I get mine? I wanna worship a woman. I don't want to worship a man. And to worship, by dictionary definition, means to have an adoration, which means deep respect for another person. That's what worship means. I don't know what kind of religious context you got, but you can go to Webster or Merriam-Webster's dictionary, and you can see it just means to have adoration or deep respect. Okay? So I worship my wife because she brought me into consciousness. I worship all my wives because each one represents another interval of my individual success because they added value onto me. So it's only right that there be reciprocity. It's only right that I create scenarios that's mutually beneficial for them and I. But I put them to the forefront, and then my children. So for me, I made money. My religion is a practice in which I learn how to properly worship the members of my family in the form of my wives, so I can add value onto them. So how do I get the money to make sure as a man I can provide for my women and children? Because I want to homeschool. Because guess what? Son, I don't fuck with the school system like that. I say I'm pro-black. I don't shit on people that send their children to the school system, but I'm one of those cats. I would tell you on a given day, they raped, robbed, and pillaged us. They stripped us of a thorough knowledge of self and kind. They cut our tongues out our mouths. They tied our women to horses and made the horses go two different directions so the child could come out. I'm one of those guys. They made us motherfuckers. They made us have sex with our mothers. They made the brothers have sex with each other's wives. I could put that down one day and say that. But guess what? After I say that, then we got to either bang or resist from something. So for me, I'm like, you know what? Since I'm in my feelings about what took place in history, I took my children out of school. Because that's how I bang back. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to make sure I be the one to educate them so they can acknowledge me as their first teacher other than their mother. I'm going to be the one they're going to give that teacher respect to so they don't come home, see me as a dummy, and think their teacher got the knowledge and neither respect both of us because we both missing part of the faculty. So for me, I'm going to deliver my children. I'm going to be the first person on the planet to hold my child. I don't want the white man holding my child, nor do I want a strange black man or woman holding my child. I'm going to be the first one to hold my child coming to planet Earth, and I'm going to be the one to give that child to the mother that gave birth. So for me, that's pro-black. People just like talking that shit and say, yo, we need our own political party. Yo, we ain't going to have nothing until we create our own shit. And people talk that shit. They talk that shit. But me, I do this. I live this. I homeschool my children because I don't trust the public school educational system. You feel what I'm saying? None of my wives can work because I can never be with a woman and she works because I don't want the white man inadvertently paying child support for my children. So that's the type of time I'm on. Now, do I knock anybody whose wife is working? No. There's stepping stones. There's levels to this. We work our way towards it, but it should be a goal. So for me personally, because I say I'm pro-black and there's things I disagree with the system, I make very plausible arguments and I make the information applicable. As the guards would say, we make knowledge born. So I'm not going to sit here and complain. I'm going to make my life a demonstration of what I believe, what type of time we should be on as a people. So for me, I'm like, my wives can't work. The children can't be born in the hospital. And we got to homeschool our children and we compartmentalize the curriculum. So every parent, every mother of the household, they take on 2 or 3 of the categories until we load them up. And then we also give them what school don't give them. So when I'm homeschooling my child, she got to learn about the economy. She got to learn about history of sports from the scope of Brother Polight. Not from someone I complain about every damn day and then still send my children to school to learn from them. So what I'm saying is, if we're going to talk that shit, if we're going to talk dirty about what we don't like, then y'all got to make action. Y'all got to make the knowledge born. Y'all got to be applicable. Y'all got to indulge in the application of the solution. You feel what I'm saying? So I say all of that to say that